Hey guys, happy Thursday. Let's go right into it. So we got round one. We're gonna go with the clockwork jumps, and then we got just a normal push-up where I'm gonna give you two different options on that. So let's start with the clockwork jumps. Basically, what you want to do is pretend that you are a clock. You're gonna go a 3-hour difference every single jump. So if I start at 12, I can go from 12 down to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. down to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 3 p.m., back to 12, right? Or I can go the other way, which could be 12 to 3, 3 to 6, right? Whichever way you want to go, but you have to go each way 2 times, right? Which will be a total of 8 jumps, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, so I'm going to start at 12. I'm here. I'm going to go right to 9. Now I'm going to go to 6. 3. All right, that's one time around, so I would have to do it again, and then I'm going to go the other way. All right, 2 times around each. Now I'm going to give you some options on the, sorry, I'm not trying to, there we go. On the push-ups, right, I think everybody their form kind of stinks on push-ups for whatever reason. So here's what a normal push-up should look like. Hopefully you can see it or hear me. Move. Here. All the way up, all the way down. Or options of clap push-ups today, all right, which would be all right, so 2 options there, right? You got your normal push-up. I'm looking for you to go all the way down where your chest is about maybe a half to a quarter of an inch from the ground. If you're noticing that your stomach is getting there first, push your hips up. That'll put your body back into alignment and put more pressure where we want it to, which would be on the chest, shoulders, and triceps. If you're really good at push-ups, 10 push-ups, do 10 clap push-ups. Right, down, come up, clap real quick, brace yourself on the way down, right? Round 2, all you need for, it says cone side steps. All you really need for it is just an object for your foot to go back to. All right, so let's just say, I'll use this right here as an example. My foot. It's gonna go right here. Dog. Oh my God. All right, outside. Outside. You gotta go. All right, so let's say this now is the cone. What I'm gonna do is get down in an athletic stance, and I'm gonna switch my feet. All right? Oh my God. Get out of here. Out. Here. All right, so you can get the idea. All I'm doing is replacing my foot. All right, so if my right foot comes back to the middle, that means my left foot is going out, and I'm going, a lot of you guys will understand this, where what I'm doing is that foot is my plant foot. So think of the 5-10-5 when you're going to plant, right? Maybe at the 10-yard point where you're going to plant your foot and come back. That's what you should be thinking of. Don't stand straight up, get down in an athletic stance. Next, we got the plank get up to a push-up. A lot of push-ups today. So, get into the elbow plank. I'm gonna come up, back down. So, pretty simple. You're gonna start on the elbows, come up, push up, go back down to the elbows, come up, push up. For 30 seconds, those are really, really tough. Obviously, yeah, we're trying to get stronger, but I think this is a really good one too to build the muscle endurance back up. I used to challenge myself and say, okay, can I do push-ups for 1 minute straight? Try that. That will get the muscle endurance way up there, and you will get super strong doing it. But point is that sometimes push-ups, you don't want to say a set amount of reps. You just want to go for it and see how many you can get done, and that's the case here. All right, so now we're going goblet squats for round 3. Tempo goblet squats, meaning what I'm going to do. One thing to remember here too is a lot of you guys that are training with me right now, you're rotation athletes, meaning a lot of things you do are going to be in a wide stance. So if you're a lacrosse player, a baseball player, I'd recommend going super wide. Meaning, look at my feet now, look at my legs, right? That's pretty close. I'm talking about getting out here. All right, so I'm here, hold it under the chin. You can see my legs initially, I'm pushing back, but I'm also pushing out. My legs are going out, my butt's going back and down, sitting into my heels. All right, and that's the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. So a couple things to remember. Wide. You'll know when you're too wide because you won't be able to go, you won't be able to descend, you won't be able to go down, right? It'll almost stop you from going any further. That's too wide. You don't want to go that wide. I like to be probably outside of my shoulder right now. I'm probably 3 to 4 inches outside of my shoulder, if that. All right, that's a pretty good spot. Make sure we're pushing back into our heels. If you're at home, don't wear shoes when you're squatting. There's just no reason for it. It'll keep the feet flat. You can feel the ground a lot better. Focus on pushing through the ground. The point of an athlete in squats is to push through the ground and create that rate. It's called force development, whatever you want to call it. That's what we're looking for, not just to squat. All right. Next is double dumbbells. On the squats, make sure you guys are pushing out. We've talked about that a lot. Push out into the side of the foot. That will also help with lateral quickness. We've proven that time and time again. All right, double dumbbell row. Stand straight, hips back. Now drop the torso. Bend the knees, pull. Pull. Right, I'm pulling tight to the side of my body. I am only pulling with my back. All right, the secondary muscles like your biceps, everything else, they're gonna do their work. Don't worry about that. Focus on pulling with your back. All right, we gotta get the back super, super strong. Last, we have what's called a complex, right? The way this complex is gonna go, it's 3 exercises where you are not gonna set the dumbbells down for 3 rounds. All right, so 3 exercises, 3 rounds. You're not gonna set them down. We've done this before. So the 3 exercises. 1, shrug. Remember, don't drive the elbows up. Drive your traps, right? Right here. Drive them into your ears. All right. Number 2, RDL. Slight bend in the knee. I'm gonna have you come down to the shin. All right, all I'm doing is slight bend in the knee, push my hips back, drop the torso forward, come up, squeeze through the hamstrings, the butt, and the glutes. Last one, 10 push presses right here. All right, so the push press, a lot of people, they mess the push press up because they're doing like a full squat with it. It's a 1/10 of a squat, if that. There's no real, you're basically cheating on a shoulder press, right? Where you're using that little bit of momentum to get the weight up and be explosive with it. Again, we're athletes. We can't be doing things slow all the time. So that's really it. If you guys have any questions, remember that last one is a complex. Do not set the dumbbells down unless you absolutely have to for 3 rounds. Other than that, questions, and that's it. All right, guys, enjoy your Thursday.